Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 is about to drop its first episode in a few minutes here, and I cannot wait to dive in to check out the new season. Been hearing nothing but great things, and I'm excited also just for 100% the actual show. And what I mean by that is, as we know, in case you're unaware, in case you weren't really sure, Daredevil Born Again Season 1 was an amalgamation of two different shows, where we had the very beginning of the show, the very first episode of Season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, and I believe the last two episodes of Season 1 were the retooling of the show to make it 100% canon with the Netflix run of Daredevil, making that Daredevil show, of course, the Netflix Seasons 1 through 3, officially canon, because episodes 2 through 7 or whatever were a version of a different show where it wasn't 100% the same Daredevil. It was a close but different Daredevil, like it wasn't canon. But they scrapped all that. So now it's 100% just the same show in terms of the Netflix, all this stuff continuing. So I'm excited to just dive in with no amalgamation in episodes being different, whatever. It's all the show, right? It's all the good shit that was really shown in Season 1. Like all the good stuff in the beginning and at the end of Season 1. Now we're just getting it. None of this nonsense where they're writing it and we have to go rework it. No. So I'm excited. And they're shooting Season 3 right now too, which is really cool. So I'm ready to dive in, excited to see what they do. At the ending of Season 1, they're building a team, an army, or whatever to go against Fisk and everything. We know Jessica Jones shows up. There's other rumors of potentially who's going to show up in the season. But regardless, I'm ready just to dive in and hopefully get another good time, have another good time with this show. Because overall, I enjoyed Season 1, but I'm ready to love the show again like I did back in the Netflix era. So here we go, guys. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 premiere. Let's get into it. Let's go.
New York is back and better than ever.
There he is. Didn't wait long. Don't go investigate the noise. Behind you. Right? Oh! The shadow. The black suit. I was like, he's wearing the black suit already. Oh, shit. That was awesome. Yeah! Dude. He's like, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Uh-oh. That just happened. Jesus. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. The aspect ratio changing was cool. Ooh. Shit, okay. Dude. There goes the ship. I think it's from the leaked set photos. Yeah. Is that Karen? It was. That was cool. Okay.
Northern Stars all over the news.
He's using the free ports to smuggle arms. I think we hit him hard. We get the message out there that the mayor is running guns. The weapons, all of it, is still on board.
Kissy kissy. Ooh.
Tonight was a pretty good night.
Oh, it seems like it's gonna get even better.
Could get better.
The white suit still.
Is blocking the entrance to the port.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
This is a terrorist attack.
Well,
Orchestrated and executed by the vigilante of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Ooh, Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would say clusterfuck is a pretty apt description. I need the miles.
Who is he playing? Like, they might have just said the character name. I'm not sure.
Man, Fisk is gonna clean that up.
Oh, he'll clean it up. Yeah,
This is the East River.
Fisk is losing his mind. It'll probably take me a bit longer to meet up with my sources. No matter how we come and no matter what we do, Fisk just gets back up.
Because he's the mayor, he can
Even worse than before.
figure it out or some shit.
So we have to keep trying, huh?
Watch back the bush. Oh, he's pissed. Oh, he's angry.
You're giving yourself rather extraordinary emergency powers. Your Safer Streets initiative equates vigilantes with terrorists?
Is that these are provocative moves, Mr. Mayor. Moves that weren't discussed with the governor, weren't discussed with myself.
Yeah, now you got a ship capsized in the East River.
All I'm trying to say is that there's going to be a lot of scrutiny with these upcoming vigilante trials. My office needs to be involved.
I am definitely supposed to be here, Sheila.
Sheila. Whoa.
Charles. Mr. Charles. We will not be intimidated.
You are definitely going to want to answer that phone call.
No, I totally understand.
What's going on?
My office will totally support you and your policies regarding vigilantism.
This evaluation is for your legal team at Murdoch and McDuffie.
Hmm.
Mr. Duquesne, are you saying that you're not the vigilante?
Hostile and
who's the
delusional?
swordsman?
What?
I'm saying this is a waste of both our time.
It is.
If a psychological evaluation is needed, I prefer it be done by a professional.
You're not at Rikers. The NYPD has no jurisdiction over this place or any knowledge of your whereabouts.
He's just gonna be fine.
I
My
mean,
partner,
we
my
gotta be
friend,
hope.
goes missing
Hope,
after
hope, hope.
Hochberg.
My defenses are rock solid, and I have the evidence to prove it.
Oh,
And there you have it.
you think the evidence matters? Come back to the DA's office. I'll match whatever lie you tell me you're making here. Fisk will destroy the whole city.
Well, I mean,
Tired, man. Would it kill you to reach out to her?
I can't put her at risk.
that's fair. Well, you.
Fuck you.
Why are they here?
Menos fascistas.
Shit. Oh, damn. Shit. Where's the other guy, though?
B.B. Eric. My useful little pal.
Oh,
Look at how
this.
she sells your favorite mare.
Who's behind the mask?
Speaking of what a great mare I am. Uh-oh, looks like I spoke too soon.
Uh-oh.
Caught me. Spoiled again by that dastardly do-gooder.
I really want to know who's behind the mask.
It's none of your concern.
Yeah, it is.
Aren't you supposed to be missing, Mr. Murdoch? Or dead?
Yeah. There's a lot of that going around these days.
Don't remind me. We're doomed to try.
But you can still try.
I did what I was told.
Yeah.
The devil came. I sang the sheep he was supposed to sing.
Where's Christophe?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Why'd you run?
I mean, I'd be scared. Jesus.
Honestly. How'd you mind?
Yeah, I'll leave. This guy's the worst.
I just want to go home.
Das que ese tipota.
Yep. Yeah.
So, do we speak freely in front of the missus, or, I mean, everyone has their own protocols.
She's privy to all my business dealings.
Yes, you can openly talk.
The people I work for are very grateful for the use of your very special port. But this is now going kind of like 8 different ways of fucked up, right? Most of my job is logistics. But people don't know that, but it's
okay.
true. The corpses, that's easy. You just
My men, they're effective. They're very loyal.
great.
That's great,
So
but
you have no problem killing them after they've unloaded the boat.
My inside guy. Well, source. Only he doesn't know it.
Do you like him?
hey.
I do not want you to follow in the footsteps of your uncle.
Okay.
You guys were close.
I'm pretty sure Ben died to save me.
Your contemporaneous notes are fantastic. His hostility, his hatred of authority. If I can convince them that Duquesne is a sociopath, it might have a much easier time sending him back into a deep.
So she's slowly losing it. This is wrong.
Hey.
Sorry.
Come now.
Nelson, Murdoch, and Paige.
Oh, he misses that 100%, yeah.
Wow.
I still can't believe they killed Foggy. Like, it was such a stupid decision. I understand story-wise, like, it's a big thing, but still, ugh. Can you help me? Yes. Call Matt.
Yeah, I do. Well, which loser cops are we talking about?
Shit. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh.
Sure could take a punch a lot better 10 years ago.
Dude, here we go. He's fucking him up. Oh shit, something's out of his heart. Yeah. Focus, Matt. God, Matt, come on. Shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. What? Wait. What, huh? Bullseye? Okay. This was a great first episode, in my opinion, of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Now, let's talk about the ending first. I'm pretty sure, I'm 99.9%, I mean, I think it's obvious. It's Bullseye. Bullseye saved Matt's life, killing those, like, agents or, like, whatever, like the task force or whatever, killing them so they don't reveal that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. Like, Fisk knows that, but if they would have left that room and captured him, it'd be everywhere. Like, it'd be blown wide open. Everyone would know. So, Bullseye saved his... Why? I think because he's not done. Because, interestingly, Bullseye was tracking Daredevil this whole time. Or at least tracking him now in that instance. But I guess he knew if this gets out, then there's nothing for me, right? Like, then our story can't continue. Like, the Bullseye Daredevil situation. So, interesting. Without even actually showing him, just like taking those guys out. The action in this episode was pretty damn solid. I liked the kind of opening scene with the ship and everything, because the title was like kind of confusing at first for this episode, but then we saw the ship and okay, it's the ship that he was on, and action was pretty good there. Of course, they're like, oh, I heard a noise. Let me go check it out. Don't check out the noise. He takes out guys on the ship and they self-detonate the boat, basically sink it. And of course, there's illegal firearms and everything. And this ties into Matthew Lillard's character, which we'll get to in a second. But, of course, Fisk is very upset. He had there was some illegal cargo on there, some weapons. But then here comes Matthew Lillard's character. Now, I don't know how much they've revealed leading up to the show. I know, of course, they announced he was in the show, and that they had him in the trailer and everything, and I think Matthew Lillard talked about it at press stuff, but I'm not really sure 100% what was all discussed, because they were kind of keeping it very vague on his character in terms of who he is. Now maybe they actually revealed that he is working for whatever entity, which everyone's now theorizing it's the Hand that Fisk is working with. But Matthew Lillard comes in and he ones up everybody in the room in terms of like the guy who showed up and he was trying to say there's gonna be oversight of these trials on these vigilantes, and then he gets a call, oh we're 100% backing anything you want to do. So there's that, and then he says to Fisk and his wife Vanessa, it's like, okay, look, you want to have your own guys. Get all the stuff off the manifest. Get everything off that ship. Are you willing to kill them after this work is done, so that they can't spread more, so that more people don't realize what's on that ship? Because the only two people that really knew on this ship that was in terms of cargo was the captain and I guess his son, or not. I guess it wasn't his son, but some other guy, like a co-captain or something. So the captain, he's dead, straight up murdered. But then the co-captain or whatever, the other guy, goes to that woman who runs the restaurant, and basically she helps people get out of the city, out of the country more specifically. I like how in the story, at least in terms of what they're doing here, because I was confused, because see, we saw the set photos, and everyone saw the set photos, like, of shooting season 2, and why is Karen Page, like, why does Karen have a wig on? Now it makes sense. Karen is most wanted, and of course Matt is too. They're both most wanted. It's Matt, but also Daredevil at the same time as well, but separately. But anyways, going after both of them, like, they're both in serious trouble. And so they're hiding in underground. They're back together, which I think they even hinted at that or implied that in season 1. But I don't remember. It's been a bit since season 1, but like right to the kissing. It's like, oh shit, okay. I like how Karen's training though, which is pretty cool. Don't know if that means or implies anything that Karen's going to become a vigilante too, or she's able to defend herself, which we might be able to probably see that in season 2. Who knows? But Yeah, so I like the fact that they're on the run, but they're not running. Like, they're literally within the city, trying to do what they can with their resources and their sources at different points, at different places, to stop Fisk. My one question out of this episode, because I really am curious about the fake Fisk. The guy wearing the mask in the kind of video, like, kind of, you know, I wouldn't call it like a news thing, but more so like a, like, reveal, right? Like, he's doing like a true news kind of like segment as Fisk. And whoever's doing the voice, because I don't think who's actually performing as, like, okay, how to say this better? Ugh, it's been a long day. I don't think the person who's actually wearing the mask is doing the voice. I think it's just somebody doing an impersonation of Fisk. But I'm really curious to see who's under the mask. Who was portraying a fake Fisk. And they know a lot of information. And I think if it was Matt Murdock's doing, like, getting somebody that they know to film these kind of expose videos, but clearly they're not getting a lot of attention. Was the right word? I was thinking of exposing. They're not getting enough attention because the fake Fisk laid out what was really happening with Mayor Fisk, and there's been nothing really said of the sort about what's really going on. So clearly, whoever is making these fake Fisk videos are not really getting a lot of attention. My one prediction of who it could be would be the reveal. It would be kind of a crazy twist if it was actually Deputy Mayor, which is James Gandolfini's son, like actual son, who's playing the character. He's like the biggest fan of Fisk. Just looking at like the body build of the person wearing the mask in the video, I'm like, that could be him. I don't know. I don't think it is, but that'd be kind of interesting reveal. But I'm assuming it's going to be somebody that we know who is behind the fake Fisk videos. Whether they're actually performing it on camera or they're behind, like, getting somebody to sit down in a Fisk mask and reveal all this information. So maybe it is Matt and Karen behind it, but it's just not being revealed right now that they're the ones who have orchestrated it and hired somebody to perform this expose videos. But if it's not them at all, then clearly somebody else has inside information. So I don't know. It was great to see everybody back. They do briefly talk about Foggy, which I still am not happy with the decision to kill him off. I understand story-wise why they had to, because of the way season 1 was worked and how they had to rework it with filming an entire new episode 1 and reworking footage and shooting a bunch of new stuff to include Foggy and Karen. And the fact that I think within season 1 of a lot of the stuff they shot, like, there's no mention of Foggy or anything, so they had to find a way to make that make sense. And then of course Karen was gone for a while, so that makes sense too. So it was just a lot of, like, I think just wrong timing, because I think if they would have just went in 100%, like, this is like season 4 of Daredevil, but we're calling it season 1 of Daredevil Born Again, I do think they would have just had Foggy and Karen in the mix versus shooting a lot of the season 1 and then having to course correct and realize this is not really working to what we want it to be. So we're going to go back and reshoot a bunch of stuff, including adding Karen and Foggy into the mix, but then having a story purpose as to why a lot of our footage of season 1 doesn't include either of them. So we kill off one for story purposes and have the other one leave for a while, and then of course come back at the end of season 1, and then season 2, Karen's fully here. I really wish they would have found a way to course correct it, to fix that problem, because I think killing Foggy, it does change Karen as a character. Of course, it changed Matt as a character. It changes the whole entire show moving forward, but I don't think it was the right call. I think if you wanted to kill Foggy, you could have killed him at the end of season 1 of Born Again if it was 100% just continuing what Daredevil season 1 through 3 was already doing, versus course correcting all this nonsense. Then sure, you could do that. I would still hate it, but at least you could have had a lot more time with the character, reintroducing the character, like him, Karen, and Matt, and then in a season 1, then you have Bullseye kill him, or Fisk, right? You could have done something to do that. But I don't know. Who knows? Things could happen. Things could change. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll actually will bring him back. I have no idea. But who knows? But regardless, overall, really enjoyed episode 1. I'm excited to see what they do next. Of course, the next week's is going to be a 2-parter, which is going to be crap, as I'm not looking forward to shooting 2 episodes back to back. But regardless, I'm excited to see the continuation of the show. And yeah, good start for season 2. What did you guys think of the episode? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.